What's up guys, welcome back to another Destiny 2 weapon review video, and today we'll be going over Lost Prophecies Verse 7 Kinetic Handcannon, the West of Sunfall 7. Now how to obtain this weapon, you'll need Lost Prophecies Verse 7 from Brother Vance. If it isn't available this week, it should be available in the upcoming weeks. I know myself and a lot of other people who grind this game already got all of the Lost Prophecy Forge weapons and everything like that, and already have my Shigera shell and everything, but if you don't have it, Brother Vance should have it available this week or in the upcoming weeks if it's not available this week. Alright, let's go over the perks. So it comes with Precision Frame. This is new on hand cannons. Recoil pattern on this weapon is more predictably vertical. Fires quickly with high accuracy. This is actually a new archetype of hand cannon that was introduced in Curse of Osiris. And I'm kind of glad this one is one of those. It's kind of cool that it's not just one gun, it's actually multiple guns in the game. So that's kind of neat. Let's go over the sight. So it comes with Crossfire HCS. Sharp hand cannon sight. Increases range. Slightly decreases stability. Slightly decreases handling speed. They have Steady Hand HCS. Stable hand cannon sight. Increased stability. Increased handling speed. They have Sure Shot HCS. Pinpoint hand cannon sight, there's a lot of these. Increases range, decreases stability, and decreases handling speed. Magazine-wise, you have accurized rounds. This weapon can fire longer distances, increases range. Extended mag, this weapon has a greatly increased mag size, but reloads much slower. So obviously, greatly increases magazine size and greatly increases reload speed. They have high caliber rounds. Shots from this weapon knock the target back farther, slightly increases range. Has that like flinch factor when it comes to shooting people, whether it's ads or enemies in PvE, just to like knock off their sights a little. Finally, its trait perk comes with auto-loading holster. The holster weapon is automatically reloaded after a short period of time. Here's a summary of what I use. So sight-wise, I personally go with the Steady Hand HCS for the max stability. Considering this hand cannon shoots straight up and down, like having the most stability is going to make this weapon the most accurate it can be. Unlike other hand cannons, like other hand cannons shoot off to the side, right? You can actually kind of predict where like the sight's gonna go. This one shoots straight up and down. It's a little different if the stability is all the way down. This thing shoots straight up just like any other normal gun. Trying to make sure you hit every headshot without the gun getting in your way is gonna be kind of hard, so that's why I went with stability on that one. Magazine wise, I go with accurized rounds for the max range available. There are no more stability options, so being able to hit people at a range is going to be the best option for this weapon. Obviously, hand cannons don't have the most range in general, and considering this one's faster firing, the range is already pretty low in general. Like, you might as well put something on that's going to increase the range and increase your crit damage and target acquisition on this weapon. Let's go over trait perks. So auto-loading holster is probably one of the worst perks to have in Destiny 2 right now, but it does have some viability in certain engagements, whether it's PvE or PvP related. So PvE wise, I don't have any PvE footage for the weapon, but I can tell you that auto-loading holster is good if you want max DPS on ads and bosses. Like, basically just use up the whole mag, switch to a different weapon, then switch back. It's pretty simple. Like, I know auto-loading holster comes on a lot of weapons that people like to use in the raid, like Sins of the Past and stuff like that. So auto-loading holster isn't bad in PvE. It just allows you to switch to like Cold Hard or something. You can switch back. So auto-loading holster does have some viability in PvE activities. PvP wise, obviously hand cannons are the strongest weapon in the Crucible right now, but these archetypes of hand cannons bring a new way to play essentially, especially when like the vertical recoil like is basically straight up and down and has a faster rate of fire. I'm not going to say it's like the last word, but it's probably the closest thing we're going to get to that exotic in Destiny 1, where it shoots fast, basically vertical recoil. Like, this is the closest thing I think we're going to get to that. Plus, these hand cannons are accurate in mid-air engagements as well. When you jump up in the air, like, the actual hip fire thing actually goes in, so it becomes very, very accurate in mid-air, which is awesome. So it basically becomes like a sidearm or like an SMG, you know? It's just like really good in mid-air engagements. Utilizing your vertical space is one of the best ways you can use these hand cannons in this like archetype. Like, that's just me. My rating overall is a 7 out of 10. Overall, this weapon handles pretty well in PvP setting, and I would recommend it for people who want to play a little more fast-paced and aggressive style versus passive, aka camping with Mida and then rushing with Last Hope. Like, this weapon brings like a few different engagements that you can play in. Like, I know I did a lot of close quarters engagements with this weapon, and it felt pretty accurate when it came to hitting crits and whatnot. So I felt like this gun could do pretty well in a PvP setting. Alright guys, want to know how to support me? There'll be a link below. It'll say best way to support me. Just take you to like a 4-minute video. Like, it basically just goes over like your best way that you guys can support me. It's not Patreon or anything like that. I think you guys get a lot more out of it this way versus doing Patreon where I'd give you emotes and exclusive videos. I don't like that. I want to make it more inclusive, and this actually gives you physical items, which is pretty awesome. So you guys get more out of it than I do, essentially. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like videos, subscribe to the channel, share videos, and turn on the notification bell if you want to be notified when I drop some new content on the channel. Lastly, just comment whatever you guys want to see below. I'm making content for you guys, so literally whatever you guys want to see, I will make a video on it. I know I'm coming out with a video for the new Monarchy auto rifle that just won for the faction rally, the Loquitter 4, and I'm going to be making a video on that. I'll probably rock out some other new Monarchy weapons and make some videos on those just for fun. But yeah, anything you guys want to see, just let me know. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.